spark. Now the moment finally arrives. Crown me, watch the king arise. Crown me, I built this throne myself. Every brick of this kingdom came from no one's help. Crown me, the hour has arrived. What I bled for in the silence becomes the throne I rise. One without a crown, but I knew what I would build. One without a name, but I knew the page I fill. Spent the early years collecting bricks from the floor. Spent the middle years constructing what they ignore. Now the kingdom stands and the throne is mine to take. Crown me, that's the only stake. You didn't put the work in, you don't get to wear. You didn't bleed the years out, you don't get to share. Crown me, I built this throne myself. Every brick of this kingdom came from no one's help. Crown me, the hour has arrived. What I bled for in the silence becomes the throne I rise. You can call it arrogance, I call it the fact. A man who built his own throne don't need a contract with anybody else to tell him what he is. I built it, I own it, I wear it, it's his. Crown me by your own permission or you wait while I crown myself and sit up on my fate. The line for asking permission is long and slow. The line for taking what you built is the only flow. Crown, built it with my hands. Crown, wear it where I stand. Crown me, I built this throne myself. Every brick of this kingdom came from no one's help. Crown me, the hour has arrived. What I bled for in the silence becomes the throne I rise. Every step I take is heavy with intent. Every breath I draw is monument to ascent. Cathedral floor beneath my boots. Throne walker, here come the roads. Throne walker, walking to my seat. Every footstep is a prophecy of every man I be. Throne walker, the hall is mine. What was hidden in the silence now reveals the line. Slow and steady, that's the king's pace. Slow and certain, that's how you take the place of the man who came before you with the title in hand. You don't sprint to the throne, you build it where you stand. Walk the hall, head up, eyes ahead, so calm. The throne is patient, the throne is the balm of 1,000 years of waiting for the right. The throne knows the moment, the throne sees the light. Walker, walk into my seat. Every footstep is a prophecy of every man I be. Throne walker, the hall is mine. What was hidden in the silence now reveals the line. Throne walker means I don't run for the crown. Throne walker means I let it gently come down onto my head when the moment is exactly mine. When the work is done and the path is the sign. You're sprinting, you're scribbling, you're climbing the wall. I walk through the open door because I built the hall. That's the difference between the king and the chase. That's the difference between the seed and the place. Walk, walk, slow and sure. Walk, walk, hold the floor. Walking to my seat, every footstep is a prophecy of every man I be. Road walker, the whole is mine. What was hidden in the silence now reveals the light. Heavy the crowd. Heavy the crowd. They told me crowns were heavy. I said, let me feel the load. They told me kingdoms break you. I said, show me the road. Now the crown is on my head. Heavy, but the weight is fed. Heavy the crown, but the neck can take every ounce of golden pressure. Is the weight I remain. Heavy the crown, but I built the spine. The men who can't carry weight will never wear the line. Everybody wants the crown until they feel the gold. Everybody wants the kingdom until they hear it's cold and lonely at the top and brutal at the seat. And every decision feels like fire on your feet. Well, I'm built for that. I trade for that. I bled for that. Every late night session was a tax that I paid back. Now the crown sits heavy, but the head can't hold. I don't flinch when the weight gets cold. Heavy the crown, but the neck can take every ounce of golden pressure. Is the weight I remain. Heavy the crown, but I built the spine. The men who can't carry weight will never wear the line. You wanna be the king, but you ain't built a back. You wanna be the king, but you scared of the attack that comes from every direction. Once the crown is all, what's the targets on your forehead from the dust to dawn? Heavy is the head, but heavy is also strength. Heavy means the spirit growing late to carry what a lesson that will let fall down. Heavy is the privilege of the king's crown. Wait, bring it on to me. Wait, that's the king I'll be. Heavy the crown, but the neck can take every ounce of golden pressure. Is the weight I remain. Heavy the crown, but I built the spine. The men who can't carry weight will never wear the line. Born a king. Some are born to follow, some are born to chase. I was born with the lineage and the kingly face. Stamped at birth, marked at start. Born a king with the kingly heart. Born a king, it was in the blood. Every word my father told me was a royal flood. Born a king, the crown was always near. I was just becoming what the bloodline made clear. You can fake the swagger, you can fake the walk. You can fake the silver tongue and the kingly talk. But you can't fake the fact that the blood is the blood. That the lineage of the kings was forged in the mud of 1,000 years of ancestors who refused to bend. 1,000 years of warriors who carried to the end. That's the inheritance, that's the genetic right. That's why when I walk into a room I take the light. Born a king, it was in the blood. Every word my father told me was a royal flood. Born a king, the crown was always near. I was just becoming what the bloodline made clear. Yeah, you can be born a king without a single coin. You can be born a king with a war wound in the groin. The crown is in the spirit, not the family treasury. The crown is in the way you walk into adversity, with shoulders square and chin up and eyes locked on the prize, with a refusal to apologize for being your size. Born a king means born to lead, born to take, born to make decisions that the followers won't make. King, king, stand from the start. King, king, in every chamber of the told me was a royal flood. Born a king, the crown was always near. I was just becoming what the bloodline made clear. No power. Yeah, no bow. No bow. I don't kneel, I don't fold, I don't bend at the knee. I came up from the dirt and I came up free. Spine straight and high. No bow, that's my reply. No bow, never gonna kneel. Every keep before me demanded I was real. No bow, the spine is still. You can ask me for surrender, but the answer is concealed. The world wants you to kneel before its little parade of expectations, a system that you made for the rest of us to fit in, the color in the lines, to stay polite and silent while you're spending our lifetimes. Not me, never gonna play. Not me, I'ma walk away from the room that wants to crown a man who didn't earn, from the room that wants compliance when my fire wants to burn. No bow, never gonna kneel. Every king before me demanded I was real. No bow, the spine is still. You can ask me for surrender, but the answer is concealed. But the answer is concealed. You want me to kneel for the title that you offer? You want me to bow for the gold inside the cover? I'd rather have my dignity than wear your borrowed crown. I'd rather hold my head up than be 10 times your renown. No bow is the contract, guess I will myself today. I realize the only crown I wear is the one I make. Out of the things I built, the things I bled, the things I am, not the things I was given by a smiling little man. Stand, tall as I will be. Stand, that's the only me. Kingdom. Look around, see the walls that I've raised. See the field, see the towers, see the hands I have praised. This is what the silent years built. A kingdom standing without guilt. The kingdom stands upon my work. Every wall and every tower holds the lines I drew with smirk. The kingdom, mine from end to end. Every subject in my walls knows the man who built and turned. You see the kingdom and you think it just appeared. You see the wealth and you don't know what I cleared. The land was wild, the land was empty when I came. I built the road, I built the wall, I built a name. Brick by brick, year by year, plan by plan, until the kingdom stood an empire built by a man. Now you walk my streets and you marvel at the sight, but the streets remember the years throne. The kingdom is the people, the place, the home that I built for the ones who needed somewhere to be. The kingdom is the safety that they can finally see. That's the difference between a king and a tyrant. Both have crowns, but only one is the giant that actually built something for the people to stand on. That's the kingdom that I have planned. Mine, mine, every inch and brick. Mine, mine, and the kingdom is theirs. Rule by fire! Some rule with charm, some rule with grace. I rule with fire all over the place. Torches lit, decree is loud. Rule by fire, leave the crowd. Rule by fire, the only way I lead. Every enemy and traitor knows I do not bleed. Rule by fire, burn the doubt away. When I rule with intensity. At the close of every day. Soft kings don't last, weak kings get robbed. Diplomatic kings get knife in the back. You'll be sobbed over later when the kingdom you built collapses fast. Because you rule with permission, not the flame that lasts. I rule by fire, rule by force, I rule by will. I rule by the calculation that the soft ones will fulfill. That's the only way the kingdom holds through the storm. That's the only way the crowd stays on after the swarm. Rule by fire, the only way I lead. Every enemy and traitor knows I do not bleed. Rule by fire, burn the doubt away. When I rule with intensity. At the close of every day. Rule by fire don't mean cool, don't mean dumb. Rule by fire means the cowards know where I come from, and they know that if they cross me, the cross don't survive. Rule by fire means the kingdom stays alive. Through the harshest winter, through the worst attack, through the longest siege, with the king staying back. On his throne and on his fire and on his crown. Rule by fire is the only way I won't go down. Fire, fire, that's the only law. Fire, fire, the kingdom I'll trust. Rule by fire, the only way I lead. Every enemy and traitor knows I do not bleed. Rule by fire, burn the doubt away. When I rule with intensity. At the close of every day. King's blood. Trace the line back through the ages of the name, and you'll see the kings who walked into the flame. Blood remembers, blood don't forget. Every king on every throne. King's blood, in my veins it runs. Every ancestor on my line knew the call of guns. King's blood, loyal to the cause. was royal in his way. He worked the land like a king works the day. 8 hours, 12 hours, never once complained about the weight, about the cold, about the rain. That's king's blood. That's the inheritance I got. Not the gold, not the title, but the way to get my shot at everything in front of me with the full of my soul. That's the wealth that makes me whole. Blood in my veins, it runs. Every ancestor on my line knew the call of guns. King's blood, royal to the core. I'm not the first to wear the crown. I'm just the next to score. Yeah, you can be born to gold and have no king inside. You can be born in dirt and ride with the royal stride. King's blood is a posture, king's blood is a way of carrying yourself when the world is in the way. You don't apologize, you don't shrink, you don't fade. You walk into the dark room like the king already made the decision to be there, the decision to rule, the decision to never be the one to bow as the fool. Blood, blood, royal through the years. Blood, blood, beyond all my fears. Chant has started. The people are alive. Long live the king. The line will survive. Cathedral bells ring out the call. Long live the king, no man shall fall. Long live the king, the chant rises up. Every voice within the kingdom pours into the cup. Long live the king, the legend will not die. What I build shall outlast me, like the eternal sky. The king ain't just a man, the king's an idea. The king is the structure that the people hold dear. Long live the king means long live the system that I build. Long live the king means the throne is never tilt. Even when the man behind it goes to dust and grave, the throne will outlive the wave. That's why kings live forever even when they die. The crown gets handed down, the kingdom doesn't lie. Long live the king, the chant rises up. Every voice within the kingdom pours into the cup. Long live the king, the legend will not die. What I built shall outlast me, like the eternal sky. I am building something that will live past my breath. I am building something that will mark the face of death. Long live the king is the promise that I make to every brick I lay, to every step I take. Built for the centuries, built for the ones to come, built so the kingdom keeps. When the singer is done, the chant gets louder. When the king is in the ground, long live the king is the only royal sound. Echo, 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 through the centuries. Echo, 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 what the soul complete. Echo, 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 through the centuries. Echo, 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 what the soul completes. revolution has started. The people are alive. Long live the king. The line will survive. Yeah. Cathedral bells ring out the call. Long live the king. No man shall fall. Long live the king. The chant rises up. Every voice within the kingdom pours into the cup. Long live the king. The legend will not die. What I build shall outlast me like the eternal sky. The king ain't just a man, the king's an idea. The king is the structure that the people hold dear. Long live the king means long live the system that I built. Long live the king means the throne is never tilt. Even when the man behind it goes to dust and grave. The throne will outlive the way. That's why kings live forever even when they die. The crown gets handed down, the kingdom doesn't lie. Long live the king. The chant rises up. Every voice within the kingdom pours into the cup. Long live the king. The legend will not die. What I built shall outlast me like the eternal sky. I am building something that will live past my breath. I am building something that will mock the face of death. Long live the king is the promise that I make to every brick I lay, to every step I take. Build for the centuries, build for the ones that come. Build so the kingdom keeps when the singer is done. The chant gets louder when the king is in the ground. Long live the king is the only royal sound. Echo, echo. Through the centuries. Echo, echo. What the soul completes. Long live the king. The chant rises up. Every voice within the kingdom pours into the cup. Long live the king. The legend will not die. What I built shall outlast me like the eternal sky. The day has come, the hall is filled. Every breath inside is still. The crown comes down upon my head. The coronation has been said. The coronation. The crown finds my brow. Every year I worked in silence. from the dirt to the days was the test of whether the body and the soul could endure the best. The coronation isn't just a moment and of the goal. The coronation is the years that the body got cold, working through the dark when nobody was looking, building toward the day when the kingdom is booking. The coronation, the crown finds my brow. Every year I worked in silence, built this tower now. The coronation, the whole remembers me. What I bled for in the shadow steps into the light to see. Every face inside the hall is waited for this day. Every face inside the hall has come from a far away to witness what the king becomes when the crown is placed on the head that earned the right to feel the gold laced. Wait generations and the centuries before of every man who rose from dirt to walk the marble floor. That's the coronation, that's the moment of the years, that's the kingdom's payoff for the sweat and tears. Crown, crown, resting on my head. Crown, crown, every year I bled. Yeah, Empire of One. Don't need an army, don't need a court. I'm an empire built from a single port. One man, one will, one desire. Empire of One, that's the lie. Empire of One, that's my kingdom now. Every brick of the architecture built by my own brow. Empire of One, no advice is needed. Every choice I made out here is a choice. I see it. You see the armies and the quests and the survivors run the throne. I built my whole damn empire all alone. Every decision, every move, every brick, every plan came from the same mouth and the same hand. No team to blame, no team to credit, no team to share. Just one man with one vision in the dare. Choices narrow to a single line. Bow before me or burn in the shine. No middle ground, no third way.
I gave you years to play. I gave you years to acknowledge the king that walked your way. You kept your head held high, you kept on with the test. You thought you could stay neutral while the rest of us professed. Well, neutral's over, neutral's done, neutral's a grave. You're either with the king or you're another wave of resistance that the kingdom will absorb and burn. Bow or burn, the ultimatum, take a turn. Bow or burn, that's the only choice. Every rival in this kingdom will lose his voice. Bow or burn, the decree is set. I am the only king of here, and you've been met. This ain't tyranny, this is structure, this is law, this ain't cruelty. This is the system that I draw for the kingdom to stand, for the empire to be won. You can't have 1,000 kings and call the work done. Bow or burn, the choice is yours, the time is now. The kingdom won't tolerate the doubt of when and how. Choose your side, choose your fate, choose your end. I'm the king, you're the subject, I won't pretend.
Choose, while there's time to choose. Choose,
oh, there's nothing to you.
not every crown is forged in golden knees. Some are pressed in suffering and disease. Where the thorns, where the pain, where the crown that won't ever stay. Crown of thorns, that's the king I am. Every wound upon my forehead is a royal slam. Crown of thorns, one with the pride. What the soft kings ran from was the crown I tried. Easy crowns get easy reigns and quickly fall. Easy crowns don't last when the kingdom is the call for a leadership. Real spine, real spent blood. Real crowns are forged in the storm and the flood. Mine ain't pretty, mine ain't shiny, mine ain't soft. Mine is the kind that pricks the skin where the gold is broad. That's the crown that lasts, that's the crown that holds. That's the crown that the strong-hearted enfold. Crown of thorns, that's the king I am. Every wound upon my forehead is a royal slam. Crown of thorns, one with the pride. What
I want the night through. You want the gold? You better bleed for it first. You want the title? You better be ready for the worst. Crown of Thorns is the contract that I signed the day I said I beat the king in the line of all the kings before me who refused the easy way. Crown of Thorns is the kingdom I obey. Thorns, thorns on my royal head. Thorns, thorns, every scar I shed. Crown